guys, so first thing I like to do in the morning is when I wake up, I go to the bathroom and then I like to check my weight. So let's see where we're at. About 192.8. So weight's sitting at about 193, which isn't too bad, but probably gonna come in my next show about 185 in 6 weeks. Staying pretty full. Lighting's not too good here in my bathroom, but staying pretty full. Not too bad. Still got striations in my chest and stuff from my last show about a week and a half ago, but gonna get a shower and then we'll make some breakfast. All right guys, so it's been about 20 minutes from when we first woke up. Checked our weight and got a shower, but now I'm gonna start cooking some breakfast. So first thing I like to do is I come in the fridge, I grab my water, my gallon jug, and I chug a little bit of water just to get my digestive system going and stuff. And it's always good before a meal to have water in you. So chug some water, and then what I do is get my pan out, and then I come over here in the cabinet. I go ahead and I grab one pack here. I grab a pack of cheddar cheese instant grits, and I grab my Quaker quick 5-minute grits. So we have cheddar cheese grits and Quaker 5-minute grits. And what I like to do is I just kind of combine the two. Instead of putting all the packets, like using like 3 packets, I'll use some of regular grits and then a packet of cheddar cheese to kind of give it some flavor. The packets don't really have that much bad nutrients in it or anything, but it's not as good as regular grits. So what I do is I take about 1/4 of a cup, and I'll put regular grits in there, and then I'll go ahead and open up my package. Get my package opened up, and then I'll go ahead and put it in there. And what I do is come over here, put a little bit of hot water in it. Mix it up a little bit. And then what I do is I like to put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and then I'll start my eggs. Alright, so what I'll do for my eggs is go up here, grab some Pam, I'll go ahead and spray it on the pan, lather that up a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and grab some egg whites. And I like to use egg whites in a container. I don't really like going through the process of, taking the egg whites out of the egg in the mornings. So what I like to do is I like to buy these egg whites right here. But right now, for my meals, for my breakfast, all I'm having is a cup. So I'll go ahead and I'll pour a couple of egg whites in there. And I usually buy like the blue container of these, but I don't know. When I went shopping at Walmart, they had like all they had was these red ones, so I just thought they changed the container color, but when I got home and I started using them, it turned out to be yellow. So I'm not sure, and I checked to see if there's like no fat in it and stuff, because I thought, hey, maybe it's the whole egg, but it ended up being, 0 grams of fat and still the same protein as egg whites. So I figured, alright, so we have our eggs. They are about done. So after I'm done cooking my eggs, what I'll do is turn the heat off. But all I do is I go ahead and I put them right on top of my grits, just like that. Gotta get all those. Gotta get all those in there and hold the camera at the same time. Alright. So yeah, and then what I like to do is I'll mix that all up, and it's a nice breakfast. Alright, so this is considered breakfast or meal 1. You know, I'm waiting for it to cool off before I eat. But here is a good mixture of carbs, proteins, got a little bit of fat in it. Right now my diet is low fat, so it's got about 50 grams of carbs, 25 grams of fat, and probably around 5 grams of fat. So you know, overall pretty good breakfast, good way to get the day started. I'll probably have another meal, which I'll show you guys, and then I will go for my first training session, which is training some kids that I work with. And then we'll film some hamstrings later tonight. So we're about to have our second meal of the day. It's going to be kind of a bigger meal. It's going to be 8 ounces of chicken and 2 cups of white rice. So I'll show you how I prepare it. Alright, so what I do, I usually have all my chicken and rice already prepped. So if you watch my first episode of my Road to Pro series, you guys see like how I basically cook my chicken in bulk and I cook my rice in bulk. But basically I'll have big Tupperware like this, and I'll cook all my chicken and I'll put it in the big Tupperware for a couple days, or you know, I'll have rice. So first thing, I'll grab a plate. Come right here. I'm gonna put it on my food scale. Turn my food scale on. All right, let it zero out. So, and come over here. I'll grab 8 ounces of chicken. So it's 7. So we got 8.4 right there. So we got 8 ounces of chicken right there. And obviously I gotta cook more chicken. So, and then what I do is I'll zero out my scale again. So like that, it's back at 0, and then I'll put it on grams. There we go. Now it's on grams, it has 0 grams. So what I do is I measure my rice in grams. So 1 cup of white rice is 158 grams. So since I'm having 2, I'm going to have 316 grams of rice. All right, so we got perfectly 316 grams of white rice, white jasmine rice. So what I do is I come over here, put it in the microwave, and I'll put it in there for 2 minutes, and I'll let that cook. When it's done, I pull it out, and if I have the luxury of being at home, what I'll do is I'll have it in a plate like this, you know, so it's not in a Tupperware where I have to take it to go. But what I do is I take scissors and I cut up all the chicken and I mix it up with the rice. We got it all cut up, mixed in with the rice. So what I like to do is I take some sriracha sauce and I just put it on there. And that's it. That is meal 2. Alright guys, so we're about to eat meal 2. Got it right here. It's kind of my bigger meal of the day, you know, 2 cups of white rice, 8 ounces of chicken. It's not the easiest thing to do, especially, it's not the easiest thing to eat, especially for like a normal person. But we got about 90 grams of carbs here, and about 50 grams of protein, somewhere around 5 grams of fat, which is pretty good, you know, pretty good pre-workout meal here. So we'll probably go train in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're gonna get our first training session in. That's gonna be quads. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do hamstrings later tonight. Lately I've been breaking my workouts up into two. My leg workouts, I do quads and hamstrings in the same day, but I break it up into 2 workouts to try to get like 20 sets each. And I found that's been working for me a lot better. You know, I'm not a bodybuilder, but you know, it's still nice to bring up those legs. So we're about to eat this meal, and then I'm gonna go train.
All right, guys, about to go hit our first workout. Gonna hit some quads. I'm not gonna be able to film this workout, but we'll definitely get some hamstrings in tonight, and we'll record some clips for you guys, so you guys will see what I do and what works for me. Just finished our first workout. LA Fitness over there. You know, hit some heavy squats, got quads done, but about to go home, get a protein shake in, get our 3rd meal in, and then we're gonna head to the gym again, a different gym. We're gonna go to the zoo, and we're gonna hit hamstrings. All right, guys, so we're gonna make a quick protein shake. What I like to use is unsweetened almond milk, some reduced fat peanut butter, and 2 scoops of whey protein. So yeah, we're gonna put that all together, and then we're gonna blend it up in the Magic Bullet, and that's what we're gonna have our protein shake. All right, guys, so what we have is 1 cup of almond milk, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, some ice, and 2 scoops of whey protein. We're also gonna have 2 pineapple slices. It's pretty good to have after a workout. You know, it's quick carbs and it just burns right up. All right, so about to hit some hamstrings. Jason is gonna be our photographer today.
Fuck you, mate.
Videographer. But pretty nice. Friday night, empty gym. Let's kill it. All right, so my first exercise I like to start out with hamstrings is lying leg curls. With these, I'm able to get a nice stretch and a really good contraction. I don't really use too heavy of a weight. You can see that I only have about 60 pounds there on the machine, but I'm getting a nice full stretch and a full contraction at the top. And I try to shoot for about 12 to 15 reps. I got 7 sets of these, so really focusing on my form again and trying to bring up those hamstrings. Alright, for our second exercise, what we're doing is single leg hamstring curl. Again, really focusing on the form, perfecting their technique. You can see not using much weight again, just 25 pounds, but getting a nice full stretch and a full contraction. We're going to aim for about 10 to 12 reps. We're going to do this for 3 sets each leg. All right, for our third exercise, what we're doing is stiff leg deadlifts. You can choose to do these with a bar or dumbbells. Today, I tried to do it with dumbbells. Usually I'm doing it with a bar, but today I decided to mix it up a little bit. But what you really want to try to focus on is not really keeping your legs stiff all the way, but kind of keeping a slight bend in your knee and letting your butt go back. All right, so for our last exercise, what we're doing is We're going back to our lying hamstring curls. Again, really just focusing on that stretch and that nice contraction you see here. I got pretty good form. Not using a lot of weight again, but as you can tell, I'm getting a really good workout. So we're gonna do this for 7 sets again and shoot for about 10 reps. Alright guys, so that concludes our 3rd episode from our Road to Pro series. Just finished up with some hamstrings. Got to go home and eat my last meal, which is going to be 8-ounce chicken, 2 cups of white rice again. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned.